3, 2, 1. I can't do that. What is up, you guys? Sorry. What's up, squad? It's your girl without your boy. So today's video is very different. I'm going to be doing dun 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 a get ready with me. I know it's very different from everything else we have on our channel, but you guys requested and we are delivering. Well, I'm delivering. So yeah, I just thought it would be really fun to do like a sit down get ready with me. You guys, I showed you all of the products that I used, just like kind of on my everyday kind of basis. Disclaimer, I did say in the video I don't wear this much makeup every single day, but it's pretty darn close. I pretty much achieve this look with the very bare minimum amount of products. If you guys really truly want like an everyday makeup to me, then I can do that too. If you guys just want to see other videos of me that are beauty related, let us know in the comments below and I'll make sure to do them. Without further ado, if you guys want to see how I get this look, if you guys want to chat with me and rant with me, I don't think I did any rants, but I'm sure I will in the next one. Yeah, just keep watching. So my face is already moisturized. I just need to do my primer. I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Yeah, I don't always use this, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to use it with a little dish thing that it comes with because I took off my nails and now it's hard to get the primer going, you know? So I'm gonna do that. I actually really do like this primer. It's just sometimes I don't have time in the mornings when I'm getting ready to take the time to put it on. And my face is gonna get really red. By the way, I also self-tanned, so my chest is significantly darker than my face because I don't self-tan my face. So we're actually going to start with eyes today. Again, I don't always do this, but depending on how much time I have in the morning, which is usually not very much, I start with eyes, I guess. So I'm just putting some concealer on to prime my eyelids, just to hold the eyeshadow in place a little bit longer. And I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral, but it doesn't really matter what shade you use on your eyelids. I mean, as long as you don't use like, you know, a super dark one. And then if you guys see me looking down to the right, it's because I have a mirror right here in front of me. So I can't see myself in the little viewfinder. It's very small. My contacts are not helping me today. Jesus. Okay, so when it comes to my everyday makeup, I will be honest, I just throw a bronzer in my crease, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. Not really, but I'm gonna use an actual proper eyeshadow. So I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow. I'm gonna be going in with this color. Clearly, it's been loved. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm gonna take that and just run that through my crease. Yeah, I just don't really have a lot of time in the morning to get ready because you guys know I'm a mom. I have to get everyone ready before I get myself ready, and then when it comes time to getting myself ready, I have maybe 30 minutes to shower, put my makeup on, do my hair, and get ready. So it's not ideal. You don't have to be too crazy or too like neat with it because we're gonna clean it up in the end. I'm gonna just take the same brush. This is a Morphe M518, and I'm gonna go in with this like pukey color here. I don't know, but I'm gonna go in with it and just again darken up the outer crease. nothing special here, guys. I promise you. Like, promise. And I'm done with you guys. I'm not kidding. So like I said, since I don't usually have a lot of time, I would have thrown a bronzer on, but even if I didn't throw a bronzer on, I probably just would have used the same shadow and then chucked on some mascara and lashes and I would have been done. But for the sake of the video, I do want to just like dress it up a bit. So I'm going to be using like a foiled eyeshadow over the top of my lid just to make it look a little nicer. This is Mendez Sparkling Foiled Pigment. I don't know. It's from Sephora. It's like on the wall of like the hot makeup or something like that. I'm just gonna be taking it on my finger and putting it on my lid. And this is so pretty. So I like doing something like this every now and again just to switch it up, because honestly throwing like a shimmer on your eyelid when you like throw another color in your crease just makes it, dresses it up and makes it look like you took a long time on your makeup and you didn't really take a long time. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go in with mascara. I'm just using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I'm not super picky with mascaras, to be honest, because I use it every day. It's one of the things that I run out of the most, and for the most part, I pretty much wear false lashes every day. So I'm, like I said, I'm not picky. Okay, so mascara is on. I'm now gonna go in with lashes. You guys can totally skip this point, but for me, regardless of how much time I have in the mornings, I'm not joking, I will put lashes on because I've learned to just like throw them on. Yes, I can actually throw my lashes on. Just pop them on, we're good. I'll not have to find the glue. Okay, so my lashes are on. I use for my everyday lashes, I think it's the Kiss number 11 lashes. They are my favorite lash. They're not too like heavy or dramatic. You can still see my eyes. You can still peek through and see my eyeshadow, which I love for every day. I'm not like a huge fan of like the super thick ones or, you know, the mink ones, especially because, like I said, I use them every day. So I want to use like a cheaper alternative. And these ones come, I think, in like a pack of 5 or 6, something like that. So yeah, this is what they look like. Now we're gonna move on to the skin. For foundation, obviously you guys know I already primed with the Tatcha primer. I'm gonna be using the Dior Backstage foundation. It's a face and body foundation, and I am in the shade 3W. So hopefully this matches, because if it doesn't, you guys are just gonna, you know, just judge me, okay? I like this because it's so easy to... I'm gonna scoop that up and put that on my face because, girl, Dior is not cheap. Okay. Hot. Sweating balls. I'm so funny. Okay, so that is the foundation on. Now I'm gonna take my Tarte concealer just to conceal. It looks like it's an okay match. In person it does. It's like a perfect match. It matches my chest. On camera, it looks a little iffy. I'm gonna go in with concealer and conceal these bags because, honey, these bags are not designer. It's so cheesy. And then I'm just gonna take my Morphe sponge and wet it with some Evian spray. That's another thing, like the Beauty Blender, I personally do really like, but I don't feel personally that it's worth all my money because sponges I go through so quick. And I just feel like I don't want to be spending $23, $25, however much it is, like every 3 weeks, because to be honest, I buy a new sponge every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on like how many times I do my makeup in that week. And I don't know, like I do wash my sponge, but I just feel like it's not as clean and it doesn't apply my makeup the same way as like a fresh one does, or like a fresh one that's been used maybe like twice, you know? Personal preference. Again, I do not do this every single day, but I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. For the sake of this video, I'm going to do my everyday makeup, but like zhuzhed up, you know, like on another level, but I still look like this every day, but I don't, you know? So for cream contour, I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Fair. I love this stuff, you guys, especially during the summer. This blends like a dream over the foundation. Looks really beautiful. And it's like super user-friendly. Like if you've never cream contoured before, I think that this would be really nice to use. Now I'm going to set my concealer and bake, if you will, with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair. This stuff is bomb.com. I've used a lot of setting powders. I've used the Laura Mercier, I've used a lot of setting powders, names one. The Laura Mercier, the RCMA, the Dermablend. The Dermablend one is really good, like really, really good. It's just pretty pricey, and I tend to run through my powders pretty quickly. So like I said, I don't want to be spending like a bunch of money on something that I go through super fast. Other than foundation, because you can't compromise foundation. I mean, that's your face. That's the entree. So I'm just gonna put this powder in all the places that we put our concealer. And I never skip this step either. Okay, so I'm gonna dust away the eye. And I love this powder because it doesn't like settle into my pores or my fine lines, which I love. It doesn't crease on me. So my skin is, I would say, combination. I would say normal to dry, but I would say normal to dry, but more on the dry side. During the summer, I sometimes get oily, like just in my T-zone. But at the same time, like it's really hard to like narrow down on if my skin is oily, because I use a lot of glow products for the most part. Like I use oils and you know, highlighters and glowy powders and stuff like that. So I'm like, is my skin oily? I like to use dewy foundations sometimes, or BB creams, and those are usually oil based. So I don't know, I just know that I have dry skin on the rest of my body, so I kind of think that I have dry skin on my face. Moving on, before I get to the rest of my face, I'm gonna go back in with my eyeshadow palette and go in with the same colors we used. So this one and this one, I'm just gonna mix both of them together. And I'm gonna go under my eye just to finish off the look, you know, before I do anything else, because I feel like I look weird when I have nothing under my, on my under eyes. Like some people can get away with it. I just feel like I don't. I look so naked without anything under there. I'm actually also gonna deepen up the crease a little. I do this sometimes if I, like once I have my lashes on and everything's like coming together, I'll notice, so like, hey, I want this to be a little bit darker, and I just make it darker. Because who gonna stop me? I keep asking myself why I'm so wired, and I think it's because I'm drinking espresso. I am drinking a grande cold brew with a single pump of vanilla, 1 shot of espresso, and cream, to be exact. Okay, now the eyes are done. Are they done? Yeah, pretty much done. Now that I look a little more normal and proportional, I'm gonna bronze my face with the Fenty bronzer. You guys, these bronzers are amazing. I know that I'm saying all these products are amazing, but all these products are amazing. Like, I love bronzers. I feel like bronzers and I don't know. I was gonna say bronzers, blushes, and highlights are my favorite, but that's like the whole face because I love foundation too and I love lashes. So honestly, makeup is just my favorite. I love getting ready. Anyways, this bronzer, you guys, is so beautiful. It's like the perfect bronze color. It's not too cool, but it's also not too warm. And I really love it. I am not gonna lie, I can get really carried away with the bronzer sometimes, and I walk out of my house looking like an Oompa Loompa. But at the same time, I'm not ever like mad at it, you know? Because I still really love it. Like, I just love looking bronzed. Bronzed to the gods, dearie. So now is where I'm gonna get a little bit bougie on us. I'm gonna use a different bronzer to contour my nose. This is the Kylie Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Toasty. And I like using this one for my nose because it's just a little bit more of a cooler tone. So when I put it on my nose, it's not going to like warm it up. It's just gonna add the shadow that I like. And then when I say contour my nose also, like, I'm not really contouring it to change the shape, because I know that's like technically what contouring is. You know, you can reshape with contour, but I'm really just bringing life back into the nose, because I feel like when I put my foundation on, it kind of like hides and blends, like my center of my face doesn't exist. So I like it to look like a nose. I like it to look like it's there. So I really just go along with my bone structure, and I yeah, just shade it in, if you will. Moving on to blush. I'm gonna get bougie again. I'm gonna use 2 different blushes. I'm gonna use a matte blush and a glowy blush. This one's a Kylie Cosmetics Kitten Baby, and this one is the Too Faced, gosh, it's so old, Sweetheart's Perfect Flush Blush, I think. These 2 together are really beautiful. So when it comes to blushes, I really love an orangey blush. So with this one's pretty orange, or like, yeah, like an orangey pinky. This is in the shade Kitten Baby. I think I said that. So I'm just gonna take it on this Sonia Kashuk. Oh god, I don't know what number this is. It's really old. It's just a Sonia Kashuk, I think, blush brush. And I'm just gonna put it on the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm going in with the Too Faced one, and I just like this one to go over top because I like the glow that it gives. The Kylie Cosmetics one is just really matte, and I'm not too much of a fan of matte products. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back in with my powder to clean up my bronzer and contour. Now I'm gonna go in with highlight as this sits for like 20 seconds. This is the Becca Cosmetics highlight in the shade Opal. And I don't want like a lot of highlight. I kind of just want like a light dust. My forehead, on the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, more on the nose because we love a good nose highlight. Okay, I found this cute little thing I wanted to use. This is the Artist Couture Golden Hour Diamond Lights Finisher. So, little story. Originally when I bought this, I thought that it was a highlighter. So I swatched it. I didn't swatch it in store, first of all. I just bought it and then I went to use it at home. I took it with a brush, tried to put it on my cheeks. It was a mess. But then, shortly thereafter, I learned it was just a little diamond finisher for your eyeshadows. So I'm also gonna go back in one more time with my Morphe palette, and I'm gonna go in with the two lightest shades, just mix those and add those to my inner corner, just to put bring some life back there too. I like a bright inner corner, not like blinding bright, but just like adding some light. So I'm actually gonna finish off the face with, finish off the eyes, sorry, with my mascara on the lower lashes. So again, I don't like putting a bunch of lower lash mascara, but I don't like leaving it bare because bare, I think it looks naked and just, it doesn't flatter my eye shape. And then when I put a lot on, my lower lashes are actually really long and I hate the way it looks when my lower lashes are super long. Funny story, I actually, in middle school, I didn't like how long my lashes were. It's not that I didn't like how long my lashes were, I just didn't like wearing lower lash mascara because in middle school that's all I wore was mascara. And for some reason, I thought that it would be a smart idea to cut off my lower lashes. Yeah, I just took scissors, the little beauty scissors, cut them all off to the nub. And I was so happy. But here I am. They grew back, fortunately, but I wouldn't do it again and I would not recommend it. If you don't like the look of lower lash mascara, just don't wear it. And I just wish I would have told myself that. The very last step, I have a couple different products here that I kind of interchange between throughout the week. Again, it's just whatever I have in my purse, whatever I grab first, because I'm not very organized in my purse. It's kind of a mess and tornado, and Gabe can very much attest to that. So I'll just reach my hand in there, whichever one I can grab first. Out of these ones, I chuck on. So I think today, for the sake of the video, I'm gonna use my tried and true MAC Strip Down, but it's actually really similar to the Morphe Love Bite lip liner. So I'm actually gonna put them both on the back of my hand. So hopefully the camera will focus and show you. So right here, this is MAC Strip Down and this is the Morphe Love Bite. So they're really similar in color. I just think that the MAC Strip Down is a little bit more of a brownie color, which I really like. I never used to like wearing lipstick. I would put foundation over my lips, throw on some chapstick, and be done. Like, I hated bringing attention to my lips because I thought that they were so small and just unnecessary, to be honest. And this was just up to, I think, I want to say maybe last year or 2 years ago. But I got lip fillers, I want to say earlier this year. Or no, I'm sorry, it was last year that I got, mid last year that I got lip fillers and changed the game. Now I love lipstick. I love bringing attention to my lips. Just kidding. But yeah, I just love lipstick. I really truly like found the whole like groove and fell into the whole trend of lip liners, I guess. And now I can't do my lips. I mean, I can't do my makeup without doing my lips, and I can't do my lips without doing lip liner. So, and although I do have lip fillers, they're not like super crazy dramatic, but if you do go back from like a couple years ago or, you know, 2 years ago, my lips were like very small and I have big teeth. So I felt like my teeth, now that I look back, my teeth were just like exploding out of my mouth because my lips were so small. I know that's a weird reference, but that's how I felt. I also still overline my lips a little bit, even though I have fillers, because my fillers are old. I think I got them, I want to say now, like 6 months ago. I got like a refill, if you will. My mom was always insecure about her lips too, because she has nice lips, but they're a little bit on the small side. And she was just like, could not leave the house without her lip liner, and I just never saw the point in it. I thought that her lips looked fine with or without it. But now I understand where, Mom, I understand where you're coming from. I know your struggle. I don't like leaving the house without my lips either, okay? But, you know. So that is all I'm gonna do for lip liner. Today I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star one. So I lined my lips with the liner. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I actually went ahead and added on the Patrick Ta lip gloss that I talked about over top. So I think that really finished the look, and then I did spritz my face with the Dewy Set Setting Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Thank you so much for watching this video and getting ready with me. I know that this is a very different video compared to all of our other videos that we have on our channel, but so many of you guys requested it, so I knew I had to deliver. Before I finish up this video, I want to give today's video shout out to, drum roll please. I usually say that when Gabe's here and he does a little drum roll. So, cue drum roll noise. Kat Graham. Congratulations, Kat. Thank you for all the love and support that you show on all of our videos. If you guys want a video shout out, all you have to do is like the video, share the video, comment when done, and be subscribed to our channel, obviously, with your post notifications on. Don't remember if I said that. It's really hot in here. I've been filming for a long time. I'm delirious. And yeah, that concludes everything, you guys. Again, thank you so much to each and every one of you. We love you all so much, and I'll see you in our next one. Bye. Bye, guys. Gosh, does anyone else hold their breath when they take pictures? It's kind of a psycho thing to do, but I do it. But how I got freaking foundation all over my shirt. Dang it. Okay, calm down. I don't know why I'm so ruckish. It's probably because of the espresso. I'm like, oh! Crazy.